and even their blockers as well. Ang ganda ng blocking, kaya ang ganda din ng defense system nila sa likod.
Set number 2 is here. Good to have you with us. First game of the second round. So after Holy Week as well, we're back in action on a beautiful Tuesday. So second set, Beda looking to even it up. Letran looking to take a commanding lead. And we begin with the swing from Makilang. So after a strong finish, siya agad yung pinuntahan dito ng Letran. And why not giving up or releasing a really sharp hit right here.
Look at that adjustment from her. Yung first spike na block, kuha, and then nakita niya na empty yung court nung deep cross, nilagay niya doon.
And for Gia Makilang, life will be a lot easier, Mel, compared to last year. Kasi ngayon, ang dami ng binabantayan ng mga kalaban. Kapag kalaban nila itong Letran, they have to cover Sari, they have to cover Netura, the middles. Now, for Gia, hindi last season kasi, alam ng mga teams na, okay, sa'yo namin ipapadala yung double block or triple block. Now, things will open up for her.
And she has Sari now.
Yeah.
So dati na kapag hinahabol niya yung bola, pag frontline na siya, tapos pag backline na siya, siya din yung backline. So at least now, they have Sari in their team. So ang laking tulong yun when it comes to their offense. And ang ganda din ng improvement din ng ibang spikers nila. Lucy De La Cruz, Netura also helps a lot when it comes to scoring and even defense. Galing din sa depensa.
It's not just, you know, the additions, but the holdovers for Letran really improving their game under the leadership of Coach Oliver Almadro. And that's why they are one of the best teams in the league right now. Oh, Gia Makilang with a swing. So Letran pulls even. It was a shaky start for the Lady Knights. Now they're trying to get back their composure here.
Gia Makilang really targets the corner pockets of the Beda Lady Red Spikers. Kanina pa yan, since the first round.
Grabe naman yung serve na yun. Saktong-sakto sa taas ng net. Bachar. That's low. So Letran is back in front. Look at this.
Siya din yung contributors dun sa 6.8 average per game nila na ace. Lapit ng bola talaga sa net.
Oh. That was... Oh, Habakon! Outside.
Too much power there. But great target.
Oh, just... She's trying to get back into game shape. Iba kasi yung sa ensayo. Dito sa actual game na. Iba yung pakiramdam, iba yung intensity, at iba yung bilis. 4-2.
We're seeing the Lady Red Spikers. Medyo na-frustrate sila. It's a slow start for them.
Gia Makilang back on the serve.
And yun yung maganda kasi when you also get the first set. Iba yung kumpiyansa mo when you go to the second set. So tingnan natin kung makakabalik ba ang Lady Red Spikers sa second set.
They got a free point off the service error by Gia Makilang. So Erin Navarro, who also scored a couple of points in set number 1. Dinaretso niya kay Makilang yun. Netura, handled by Navarro. Habakon. Silva was there. Estrelier, De La Cruz. Buhay ba ang bola? It is a free ball for Letran. Estrelier, combination. Good save by Hiponia. Rally continues. Longest so far of the match. And it is ended by that hit by Judel Netura.
Props for the coverage and defense of the Lady Red Spikers. Pero grabe din yung offense ng Lady Knights natin. Open, middle, and opposite. Lahat na ginawa nila just to get that 1 point.
Longest rally so far.
Yeah.
And again, you mentioned, lahat pinuntahan nito ni Natalie Estrelier. So talagang pinagtrabahuhan yun ng Letran. It's another chance ball, this time in favor of Beda. Back row hit. Cañete. Buhay pa to. It's another setup for San Beda. Habakon will try this time. Too strong. You know, she's been trying that cross-court hit from the deep end, no, Mel?
Kasi ang tangkad din ng blockers niya eh. Kaya kailangan niya talaga ng deep cross or if not, possible na block yun or pwede niya ipa-check out. Tsaka medyo offset din eh, kaya medyo nahirapan din siya i-spike yung bolang yun.
Yeah. Bedoral is in the game for the first time. Habakon.
And speaking of, nakabahawi.
See, that's a better setup for Angel. Just the right height.
Yeah.
And she timed it well. 4-7. It is Pachar at the service line. Sari approaching. Sari sees the spot right behind the blockers.
Great adjustment there by Sari kahit sobrang overset. Buti na lang matangkad talaga siya kasi kung competitive yan na spiker, medyo mahihirapan yan. Very challenging.
Okay, technical timeout muna tayo. Again, it is Letran. First to it.
Despite being one of the top scorers during the eliminations, Judiel Nitura told me that she never assumed that she was the main woman of Letran. Paalala daw kasi ni Coach O palagi sa kanila that their team thrives because of their system. So as a player, they can shine when they are obedient to it. Similarly, in their huddle earlier, Coach Oliver reiterates the importance of being in tune. Ika niya, hindi sapat na nagsasalita ka sa loob ng court. Dapat naiintindihan ka din ng mga kasama mo. Your thoughts, Martin and Mel?
Maraming salamat, Flo. Well, great point from Coach O. Importante na yung communication sa volleyball. Of course, it's important that you guys are sync on the court.
Yes.
Pero kailangan pag nagbabato ka, make sure that they understand what you're trying to do.
Yeah, and you have intention.
Yeah.
Every move or every decision that you will make inside the court, kailangan may intention ka. Hindi lang yung ginagawa mo yung action. Parang naalala ko before, parang may isang game, communication. Talagang sinisigaw niya yon. And I guess, yun yung talaga, communication and chemistry, yun yung kailangan ng isang team talaga. Kung gusto mo maging isang champion team, na yun yung goal nila this season.
Precisely. Cañete of the technical timeout scoring.
6 serving
8 puntos na para dito kay Rayan Cañete. Lagi sinasabi rin ni Coach O, kailangan yun, may purpose, may intention yung bawat galaw mo. Estrelier. Oh, Napal is denied. Sari will try. Habakon, right behind to pick it up. Cañete gives up the free ball. Here comes Letran. Estrelier, the running hit from Napal. Perfectly set up by Estrelier.
What a great set there. Kanina pa yan yung mga running na back set niya. Laging naghahabol yung blockers. Great set there by Estrelier. You have to give it to her as well.
Talagang maganda yung bigay niya dito kay Napal.
And ang ganda na ng connection niya sa mga spikers niya. Napansin ko compared to last season. Mas may chemistry na siya. Kasi from last season, may nakikita pa tayong lapses eh.
Yeah. And ngayon yun yung fine-tune nila.
Yes.
In the off-season. Of course, yun yung pinulido na itong Letran. Which they saw and got exposed in that series against the Lady Blazers in the championship round.
And yun yung maganda din kasi if you have second round robin format.
Yeah.
Yung mahasa kayo sa first set. So sa first round and sa second round, iba na yung laro nyo.
Yeah. So second round kasi, scouted na kayo. Medyo alam na yung schemes ninyo, yung galawan, your points of attack.
Yeah, it's a different challenge for all of the teams kasi first time ever in the history of NCAA.
So it's very interesting to see how this tournament will play out. Meron ba makakahabol o maintain tayo until the very end? That's a good serve. Nitura flying. Her attack was too low.
Attack error. That's a point for the Lady
So
Red Spikers.
Beda pulls even
Score is all 9.
after being down by 3 moments ago. This is now a 4-1 run for San Beda ever since we returned from that technical timeout.
And iba yung nilalaro nila compared to the first round. Mas confident sila. And you see how they talk now, their chemistry, how they get back up kapag they're down with what? 5 points, 4 points.
Make that a 6-1 run. Ito yung magic bunot ni Coach Josh. It is Pedoral unleashing that sharp serve. Estrelier tumakilang. And there is a point for Gia. So that ends the mini run from the Lady Red Spikers.
Sobrang stopper talaga si Gia Makilang pag lumalamang o dumidikit yung Lady Red Spikers sa kanila.
Pero if you're San Beda, yun yung puhunan na gusto mo.
Yes.
Especially, you know, they started slow here in the second set. Hiponya going to the middle. Makilang tries again. And Gia hits the line.
You know what? Yung mga palo ni Gia Makilang, hindi siya sobrang lakas, sobrang powerful. Pero yung sabi ni Coach O, yung ni-remind sa kanila, dapat may intention, may purpose yung every attack or every set na ginagawa nila. At yun yung ginagawa ni Gia Makilang as a leader also of their team.
And she has 12 points. And she
Wow, what a read there.
does the one-handed save to keep the ball in play. But Bacon flies in from the back row.
Grabe, iba yung nagawa ni Angel Habacon sa team niya ngayon. Iba yung laro nila. And she's really stepping up as a leader as well for their side.
This is a team that has so much potential, different complexion. If Angel is out there on the court, easy point for Letran.
Grabe, ang ganda ng palitan ngayon ng puntos. Magpa 5 set ba tayo?
Alam mo, dahil gusto ni Mel,
Uy, bakit?
baka pagbigyan ka ng volleyball authorities. Of course, that's how we want to start
Yeah.
the second round. Oh, cross-court hit. Para kay Ryan Cañete. Look at this. Here's a slice hit from Ryan.
Yeah, not the best set.
Yeah.
Pero nagawa niya ng paraan. And deep cross pa.
This is a crafty scorer in Ryan Cañete. Leading scorer of San Beda in the first round. Nitura, she was checked. Makilang rises on the other side. Not gonna work as well. One more time for Sari. Popped up by Navarro. Chance naman para sa San Beda. Estrelier. Makilang. Sent back by Eri Navarro.
The Lady Red Spikers are bringing out all of their guns. Grabe, ang ganda ng blocking nila ngayon. Ang ganda ng serve. They're also gambling in their service. Ang lalakas ng serve nila ngayon na medyo na-shaken din yung receive ng Lady Knights.
Malaki yung nakakapuntos yung San Beda sa blocks kasi mas mapapaisip na ngayon yung mga spiker ng Letran. Katulad niyan. Hiponya to Navarro. Estrelier was there. Nakabuelo si Nitura. Judel goes a little too wide to the right.
Great intention there, but bad execution from Nitura. Ang ganda nun sana.
So, will we have our first challenge? Yes, we will. So, block touch. We'll see if there's a touch on one of the blockers. Itong Lady Red Spikers, kaya nag-outside yung attempt doon ni Nitura. Yan. So, again, second round. Meron na tayong challenge dito. Of course, Judel Nitura is part of that ultra-athletic Nitura family. You know, they have a lot of representatives here in the NCAA. You got Cyrus Nitura playing now for Mapua. Lance Nitura, who just got the championship in the juniors division for Perpetual. Judel, and even a rising superstar in the collegiate scene of women's volleyball in Shaina Nitura. So, lahat sila, parang doon sa family na yun, ano, may gustong patunayan.
Grabe. Ano kayang feeling pag ganun yung mga kapatid mo, di ba?
Oo.
Siyempre, nakaka-inspire din siguro from her. And may kita mo naman talaga from her game din kung paano siya nagsistep up.
Yan. Ganun na aangat yung laro mo rin, ano?
Oo.
Ikaw ba, Mel, growing up, you know, of course, you have that competitive nature already. Pero meron ka bang mga sa immediate family na, oh, gusto kong maging kasing galing?
Honestly, ako lang.
Ikaw lang?
Ang
Wow!
athlete.
Okay.
It's just that I'm competitive by nature. Like in any, kahit mga arcade lang yan, competitive.
Kahit arcade. Maglagay nga tayo ng arcade dito minsan. Of course, this is we're talking about one of the best liberos in Philippine history and Philippine volleyball history.
I think all of the players naman are very competitive.
Yeah.
It's just that kung sino lang talaga yung pinaka-competitive.
Oo, correct. Teka, meron ba? Yes, there was a block touch.
Wow, that was a good call.
Block touch, yes. Challenge
Great challenge
successful.
from Coach O.
Good call. And yung mga assistant, ano nila, they're clapping right now kasi good call.
Yeah.
Score is now.
And yun yung, honestly, yun yung maganda ngayon sa volleyball right now in the Philippines. Na meron ng mga staff sa team to check that kind of situation. Yung magko-call out sila, coach, mag-challenge tayo.
Kumbaga,
Because back in the day, wala pang ganun eh.
inaalis nila yung burden dun sa
Yeah.
head coach. Kaya coach, focus ka lang dyan. We'll give you advice
Yeah.
if it's right to use the challenge at this moment.
And it's so nice, may mga statisticians, yun yung job nila to do that. And it can change the game, Nakakasira din ng momentum yung mga challenges na yun.
That's right. Of course, that's a stoppage right away.
Yeah.
A pause in the match. So, pagka nagmo-momentum ka, may chance na maputol, ano?
But I guess that can't stop the Lady Red Spikers.
Yeah.
Lamang pa rin sila.
They're still rolling here. 14-13. Nitura. Hiponya picks it up. Chance ball para sa Letran. Silva, Estrelier. Back to Judel, who overcooks it.
Attack goes out. Point for the Lady Red Spikers.
Ina-action niya yung pagka-clip niya dun sa bola.
15, serving 13.
I think she went under the ball. Spoken like a true spiker. I'm kidding. Okay. 15-13. Sari tries here. Beda putting together a run. They're up by 2. Lara May goes to Judel. Hiponya with the coverage. Pachar. Estrelier. De La Cruz. Nandun pa rin yung Hiponya. Ball is still alive. Rally continues. Estrelier, back to De La Cruz. Buhay pa rin. Habakon. Off the hands. Gia with the save. Ito na si Sari. Puts an end to that rally.
What a long rally. Another long rally for this game. Grabe yung effort ng dalawa. Mapa-defense, lahat na hinahabol nila yung bola kahit saan mapunta. Well, props to the Lady Red Spikers din. Grabe yung effort nila.
What a rally. Another long one.
And Sari just proved
Yeah.
why siya yung top spiker.
Exactly. Diba? Pinuntahan siya dyan ni Nat and she wants to keep it going. Pachar is denied. Angel. Ball sent across. Set up from Letran. Sari again.
What an adjustment.
Vanessa Sari.
Yan o, kanina ko pa inaantay yan eh. Yung mga ganyang palo ni Sari.
Scoring her 9th point in the match is the rookie, Vanessa Sari. Grabe yun,
Mukhang she's already warmed up ngayong second set. Kasi kanina siya yung binabantayan eh. Lahat ng blockers nasa kanya kanina.
And that's gonna be a major adjustment, especially for first-year players.
Yeah.
Diba? First round, hindi pa ikaw markado. Kaya open pa. Second round, expect that teams will prepare for you.
Yes, and you can see din sa defense system ngayon ng Lady Red Spikers, bantay na lang yung mga palo.
Second technical
And
timeout.
sa unang beses sa laban natin, it's Beda who goes first to this technical timeout. Season 100 Women's Volleyball. And we'll take a quick scan of our team standings. This is a situation right now to begin the second round of competition. So it is Letran occupying the top spot, 7-2 right now. But we have a quadruple tie. So ganyan yung requirement ngayon sa Season 100. Kung gusto mo mag-Final Four, you have to challenge these teams at the top. And
Now serving for
Arellano
the
and San
Spikers,
Sebastian are
Danielle
not
Bachar.
far
Yeah.
off, right?
And you can see Mapua and Perpetual nandun sa top 4.
That's right.
Kaya iba talaga mas thrilling yung season natin ngayon.
And we are in the second round already. So mas iinit yung ating competition. Habakon doesn't work. Vanessa Sari covered this time by Cañete. Off speed. Estrelier goes to Netura, who swings away.
Kanina pa kasi kino-cross-court in Netura, bantay na batay siya. So sabi niya, okay, down the line.
Substitutions
That was a great call for her.
Number
Papa-check out niya na lang. Kasi kanina pa siya bantay eh.
Yung mga cross-court attempt niya, no? Sa gitna.
Yeah.
Bantay sarado.
Number 10.
And now they're doing 4-6.
Yeah. Wow.
Now serving for
So,
the
Letran,
Leaders,
changing
Princess
personnel.
Tumayaw.
This is Princess Tumayaw. Now serving. Kasama niyang pumasok itong si Colendra.
Yes, Coach O is putting all the guns out too. Kaya ayaw niya gusto niya lahat ng spikers meron sa front line. That's why he did that kind of pinalit niya yung dalawang players. Nag 4-6 siya.
Oh, naregaluhan dito si Napal. And she's a solid middle blocker.
Yeah.
Diba? Great timing. Has that natural movement of a middle. 17-16. So, balik sa abante. Itong Letran. Back row hit is low for Cañete.
Attack header.
Yun yung dapat iwasan ng Lady Red Spikers kasi yun yung ang dami nilang errors from their first round game against the Lady Knights.
3-0 run for Letran since the technical timeout. Pakinggan natin si Coach Josh.
Kontrolin natin yung first ball para makatake tayo ng maayos. Intindihan? So pag naka-recover sila, organize lang sa taas. Iba yung depensa dito sa down the line kasi nga si ano yung blockers. So kailangan natin sa target pa. Dahan-dahan lang sa pasa. Magalang naman eh. Magalang naman yung balik. Dahan-dahan lang.
That is interim head coach Joshua Noda sending out instructions in that timeout dahil tatlong sunod-sunod na puntos yung ginawa dito ng Letran. So Beda trying to counter this
Tumayaw
and prevent
serving.
this Letran rally. Tumayaw to serve. Angel, back to her, too strong.
They're
Attack goes out.
putting out errors na dire-diretso and it's not doing well for their side kasi lumalayo ulit yung lamang. And let's talk about Kat Molina as well as a setter. Transition to a setter in just 6 months.
Wow.
Grabe.
19.
Checks in for the first time, replacing Hiponia. So this is a taller setter now. She's a lefty too. dating spiker. Ito si Kat Molina. Hindi pala lefty. Mali ako. It was Bachar lefty. Kanan itong si Molina. But
The Lady Knights are now at 20.
balik
Spiker.
Oh, si Molina. 7-1 run for Letran.
Service center.
And that's gonna be an error.
But if ever she transition to a setter, ang laking bagay yun kasi she has the height. Tingnan mo naman.
Last year, she was a setter for Coach Ed. Now, because they have Hiponia already,
Yeah.
she's back spiking. Oh!
Whoa.
Sari with an explosive approach.
And we are seeing some swag from her. Kailangan may ganun eh.
Oo. Iba na ngayon yung kabataan. Look at this. How about the approach?
Look at that.
And with this point, she has reached double figures. 10 points now for Sari. Powerful jump serve. Molina angles it. Too strong. So, Letran with a comfortable cushion in the most important stretch of the set. Another timeout for Coach Josh.
In favor of the Lady Knights.
So isang pasa lang muna, then recover tayo. Tatlo na yung spikers mo. Offensive lang. Diba? Malayo pa yan, malayo pa. Malayo pa. Isang pasa lang muna, then recover tayo.
Pasa. Bawi tayo, G. Abula ka na. Hey, go, Salvera!
Angel Habacon on your screens, obviously still adjusting here in her first game back. You know, she's had many attempts, pero halata mong ina-adjust niya yung power niya, yung connection niya sa kanyang setter.
Yeah, ginagamay niya pa yung laro niya.
Serving for the Lady
So
Knights.
we'll see. We hope she can adjust quickly and warm up quickly for San Beda, because right now Letran is just rolling. 10 points for Sari, 9 points of attacks and 1 block. That's a nice play. Quick attack for Pedoral. Bright spot for Coach Josh.
18 serving.
This lady came off the bench and has been contributing. Got an ace earlier. Now it's a quick attack. Another sharp serve. Tumayaw goes to Makilang, who used her left hand, but she was well covered.
The Lady Red Spikers.
Great read there by Navarro.
Na natin to.
Medyo malayo yung set eh.
So ano yun, active na yun ni Gia Makilang.
But during this time, hindi dapat mangyayari yun kasi pwedeng habulin ng Lady Red Spikers.
19 serving. 22.
Oh,
But you can see the players from the bench na nagsi-step up ngayon for the Lady Red Spikers.
yeah. Yen Martin just came in. Isa sa mga main scorers ng Letran last season. Now comes off the bench. Napal continues to impress.
Score is 23.
So this automatic ay Napal. At
The Lady Knights.
pinag-iisipan niya yung kung saan niya ilalagay yung bola. You know, it's not just a put down for her. She reads it first and then she places the ball there. Molina. Masyado malakas.
Attack goes out.
Set point situation for the Letran Lady Knights. Looking to go up to a commanding
Now at set point.
2-0 set lead here in the match. Napal now will come from the back. Angel picks it up. Eri Navarro stops the bleeding.
Navarro stepping up now for the Lady Red Spikers. Kita medyo tumatahimik ngayon yung side nila. Kailangan may mag-step up from their side.
Number 15.
Kailangan may mag-reignite na energy. At
Kasi
magsaya.
ganda nung middle part eh. Tsaka lamang na sila kanina eh. It's just that they really have to lessen their unforced errors. Ang dami kanina. That was 4 straight errors.
Yeah. Kung hindi nyo napanood kanina, abante sila 16-15. And then after the technical timeout, it was all Letran. Habakon from the back row. Tumayaw, let it go. So it's a point for Angel.
Miscommunication there. Pero kasi pag ganun din, mga ganung sitwasyon, dapat kunin mo na eh. Hindi mo na, ibibigay mo na sa setter yung set. Ikaw na dapat kumuha.
So that triggers a timeout from Coach O.
Hindi ka sasabayan kasi wala sa timing eh. Tamo, hindi ka nga sinabayan eh. Dahil alam nyo may play, alam nyo ganun gagawin, inisip nyo, hindi sa inyo pupunta. Come on, we have to do it right.
Tapos na! Ate, isa lang, one good up.
Hey, we have to do it right and put the intensity patapos. Come on, put up the level.
Late timeout for Coach O. Gusto na nilang tapusin itong set number 2.
And this set is a bit challenging for them kasi nilakasan talaga ng service ng Lady Red Spikers. So medyo nabasag yung service receive nila na yun yung isa sa mga strength nila dapat.
Yeah. Colendra. Buhay pa to. Free ball. Tumayaw. Goes to Martin. Checked. One more time. 1-2 play.
What a 1-2 play there.
Tumayaw. And set number 2. Outsmarting the San Beda defense. How about this? A nonchalant send over and a 1-2 play from Tumaya will end the second set, and Letran will put together a commanding 2-0 lead here in the match.